Hello everyone, you are on the channel. It's funny to tears. Today we're diving into something we all experience but rarely think about. The sneeze. That sudden, uncontrollable explosion of air that can either be a tiny achoo or a full-blown house-shaking event. We've all been there, right? You're in a dead silent library, a crucial meeting, or maybe even on a first date, and you feel that telltale tickle in your nose. The panic sets in. You try to hold it back, making that weird contorted face, but it's no use. The sneeze is coming and it will not be denied. Today we're celebrating the sheer comedic chaos of the sneeze. From the dad sneeze that sounds like a foghorn and rattles the windows, to the dainty sneeze that's barely a whisper. Each one has its own personality. I remember one time I was trying to carry a huge tray of drinks at a family barbecue. Everything was perfectly balanced. I was navigating through a crowd of people, feeling like a professional waiter. Then it happened. The tickle. I tried to suppress it, pinching my nose, looking up at the sun, which, by the way, is a myth. It only makes it worse. And then, a massive sneeze erupted. Let's just say the drinks went flying, and I ended up wearing a mix of lemonade and iced tea. Everyone burst out laughing, and honestly, so did I. It was a complete disaster, but a hilarious one. Have you ever noticed how everyone has a unique sneeze face? It's that moment right before the explosion, where all normal facial expressions go out the window. Your eyes scrunch up, your mouth opens wide, and for a split second, you look absolutely ridiculous. It's a universal human experience. No matter how cool, calm, and collected you are, the pre-sneeze face humbles us all. There's also the phenomenon of the sneeze chain. One is never enough. You have one, and you think you're clear. Bless you, someone says. But wait, here comes number 2. And 3. It's like your nose is trying to set a world record. You end up apologizing between each sneeze. Excuse me? Achoo. Sorry. Achoo. Oh my goodness. Achoo. By the end of it, you're exhausted, and everyone around you is just watching the spectacle unfold. Let's talk about the different types of sneezers. First, you have the suppressor. This person is terrified of making a sound. They pinch their nose and let out a tiny high-pitched eep that sounds more like a mouse than a human. They're often found in quiet offices, desperately trying not to disturb anyone. Then there's the polar opposite, the amplifier. This person sneezes with their entire body. It's a full torso event, usually accompanied by a loud, booming shout. They put their heart and soul into every sneeze. You can hear them from 3 rooms away. Their sneezes don't just clear their sinuses. They announce their presence to the entire neighborhood. You know who you are. Then there are the funny sound sneezers. Their sneezes don't sound like a typical achoo at all. They might sound like a cartoon character, a weird animal, or just a jumble of random noises. My friend, for example, sneezes, and it sounds like he's yelling the word biscuit. It's impossible not to laugh every single time. And he can't control it. He just has to own his biscuit sneeze. It's his signature move. Imagine being in a serious situation and hearing someone randomly shout, "Biscuit." The struggle to keep a straight face is real. Do you know anyone with a weird sneeze sound? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about the strangest sneeze you've ever encountered. What about sneezing at the worst possible moments? It's like our bodies have a built-in comedic timer. You're trying to hide in a game of hide and seek? Perfect time for a sneeze. You're holding a full bowl of soup? Your nose decides it's time to clear the airways. You're whispering a secret? A sneeze will turn it into a public announcement. I once saw a video of a guy who was trying to propose. He was down on one knee, holding the ring, delivering this beautiful, heartfelt speech. And right at the climax, as he was about to pop the question, he let out the most enormous sneeze. The ring went flying out of the box. They spent the next 10 minutes searching for it in the grass. Luckily, she said yes, but it definitely wasn't the smooth, romantic moment he had planned. It became a story they'll tell for the rest of their lives. And let's not forget about animal sneezing. It's one of the purest forms of comedy. A big dog letting out a huge, dramatic sneeze and then looking around, confused, as if to say, "What was that?" Or a tiny kitten with a little pfft sneeze that makes its whole body jump. There are so many hilarious videos of pandas sneezing and scaring themselves, or elephants sneezing and spraying water everywhere. It's proof that the comedy of a sudden, involuntary bodily function transcends species. It's just universally funny. It reminds us not to take ourselves too seriously, but what actually is a sneeze? It's basically your body's defense mechanism. It's a powerful involuntary expulsion of air from the lungs through the nose and mouth, usually caused by foreign particles irritating the nasal mucosa. So when you sneeze, your body is just trying to protect you. It's a biological reboot for your nose. Think about that next time you feel a sneeze coming on. You're not just making a funny noise. You're a finely tuned biological machine performing a crucial function, a very, very loud and sometimes messy function, and the speed. A sneeze can travel at up to 100 miles per hour. That's faster than a cheetah. So, when you tell someone to cover their mouth, you're not just being polite, you're preventing a high-speed projectile launch. So let's embrace the sneeze. Let's celebrate the weird faces, the loud noises, and the hilariously bad timing. It's a small, chaotic part of being human that connects us all. The next time you let out a massive sneeze that echoes through the room, don't be embarrassed. Just own it. Take a bow. You've just participated in one of life's oldest and funniest traditions. It's a reminder that even in our most basic biological functions, there's a potential for laughter and shared experience. We all have our own sneeze stories, our own sneeze styles, and our own sneeze faces. It's part of what makes us, well, us. And that's our deep dive into the wonderfully funny world of the sneeze attack. What's your most memorable sneeze story? Was it embarrassing? Was it epic? Share it in the comments section. I promise I'll read as many as I can. Let's create a collection of the world's best sneeze moments right here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on It's Funny to Tears. If you enjoyed this video and had a good laugh, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on our next dose of humor. We have so much more fun content coming your way. Stay laughing, stay awesome, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.